Hello, NWS Revolution members and viewers. I've got a very special guest with me right now. He is my broadcast colleague, but he's not only my broadcast colleague, he is my friend, my best friend, my best close friend who is like a younger brother to me. Everybody's favorite NWS play-by-play commentator, Joe Galli. Thank you, Dan Lambert, for that response. The now the title says NWS commentators Joe Galli and Dan Lambert have words for Johnny Da Vinci and NWS General Manager Don Callis, because last week on Revolution Impact, that coward, that loser, and yes, I will call him a loser, the former NWS World Heavyweight Champion, Johnny Da Vinci, decided to attack me, all because I called him a loser. And that just proves that Johnny Da Vinci can't take criticism. See, I was doing my job. That's all I was doing is my job. And that is as a play-by-play commentator and call the wrestling matches, call the wrestling moves that go on in the wrestling ring. Because that's what I'm hired to do. I am the voice of the NWS Revolution. And I will not take what Johnny Da Vinci did to me and Dan Lambert sitting down, because Johnny Da Vinci, me, and Dan Lambert are calling you out. We are challenging you to a fight. See, I don't care if I get my ass kicked. I don't care if I have to wrestle you, Johnny Da Vinci. And I don't care if I have to wrestle you, Dan Lambert. But me and, I botched. And I don't care if I have to wrestle you, Don Callis. But me and my best friend, Dan Lambert, are calling the two of you out. And we are challenging you to a fight. You know what? We are challenging you to a parking lot brawl. You know what that is? Johnny Da Vinci, Don Callis. We are challenging the two of you to a parking lot brawl tonight on Revolution Impact. All the two of you need to do is make a video response. Now I'm going to see, Dan Lambert is my best friend. He helped revitalize my career. He is the one that went to Scott Casey Gale and the NWS Board of Directors, and he recommended me here in the NWS Revolution. Dan Lambert was the one that went to bat for me. He was a fan. He became a fan of my NWA Power commentary, and he went to Scott Casey Gale. He went to Ethan Sobel and Lincoln Pond and the Board of Directors. He says, you got to hire Joe Galli. He is the man for the job. And I got to say thank you, Dan Lambert. I know I thank you many times for that, but I am grateful to you, Dan Lambert. I am grateful to you that you went to bat to me and asked me to do commentary, play-by-play commentary for the NWS Revolution. That means a lot to me. Now I'm going to let Dan Lambert have the floor. Thank you. You're welcome, Joe Gotti. You are very welcome. And I got to say, Joe Gotti, you helped revitalize my NWS career as well. I appreciate everything you did for me, Joe Gotti, just like you appreciate everything I did for you. And I agree with you. I want to beat the living shit out of the former NWS World Heavyweight Champion Johnny Da Vinci. I want to beat the living shit out of General Manager Don Callis. And I agree with you, Joe Galli. I want to fight the two of them in the parking lot brawl. So, as Joe Galli was telling you, Johnny Da Vinci, Don Callis, we challenge you to a parking lot brawl, because we will not take what you did to us sitting down. As the NWS Revolution owner and chairman, Scott Casey Gale, also known as Scooter St. Wilm, the new NWS World Heavyweight Champion, has said, nobody, and he means nobody, puts their hands on Joe Galli and me, Dan Lambert. However, we are going to put our hands on you because tomorrow night on Revolution Impact, we are going to fight you in the parking lot bar. That's right, the parking lot bar. Now, we have been training. I have been training. Even though I am not a professional wrestler, I know how to kick ass, and I know how to take names. I have been a professional wrestling man since I was a child. You all know the story. Joe Galli here has been a professional wrestling fan. I'm telling you, Johnny Da Vinci and Dom Callis and all the members of the Elite Blood Warriors and the Dom Callis family, leave Joe Galli alone. He is here to do his job and call the matches. He is here to do play-by-play commentary, and I am here to do color commentary. So, Johnny Da Vinci, Dom Callis, what do you say? Huh? Do you have the balls to fight us in the parking lot bar? Do you? Or are you going to tuck your tail between your legs and chicken out, just like the chicken shit the two of you are? You see, I am loyal to Joe Galli. Joe Galli is like a younger brother to me. He looks up to me. I look up to him. Me and Joe Galli look after each other. Joe Galli is the best NWS play-by-play commentator in the world. And Joe Galli is the greatest NWS play-by-play commentator of all time. He is one of the greatest commentators of all time and one of the best in the world. Hell, me and Joe Galli are over the professional wrestling fans. I've been in the NWS Revolution since 2007, and I used to be a real piece of shit. I was cutting promos left and right, and I was getting my ass kicked and getting owned. And I learned from my mistakes, and I owned up to them. And ever since I became a color commentator here in the NWS Revolution, it changed my life. I am here to do my job, but I have to get back in the ring or get involved in-ring action. I will, because I am here to defend my friend Joe Galli. You don't, Johnny Da Vinci. You don't, Dom Callis. You don't ever put your hands on Joe Galli again. And now you're going to pay the price for it, you son of a bitch. Because, Johnny Da Vinci, you are a piece of shit. You are the scum of the earth. You are no good scumbag and a pathological motherfucker. What you did, Johnny Da Vinci and Dom Callis, you will not get away with that scot-free, because I will not let it happen. Me and Joe Galli are fighting you, Don Callis, and we're fighting you, Johnny Da Vinci. And Scott Casey Gale already booked the parking lot for. So, Johnny Da Vinci and Don Callis, we will see you tomorrow. Isn't that right, Joe Galli? That is correct. So, Johnny Da Vinci and Don Callis, if you two have the balls, you will meet us in a parking lot bar, and we can't wait to get our hands on you. Oh, let me say something to the NWS CEO, Cody Mercer. There is no way, and there is no way in hell you're ever going to get rid of us, Cody Mercer. So your threats don't scare us one bit. Because we're not going to take orders from the Don Callis family, and we're not going to take orders from the Elite Blood Warriors. What we're going to do is we're going to continue to do commentary and call the action going on in the ring and call the wrestling moves and the matches. And we're going to sell the in-ring competition because that's what we do best. Oh, please, 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 please. Just me listening to you, Joe Galli, and Dan Lambert cut a promo for 10 minutes is putting me to sleep. You two are making a very big mistake because, as I said many times, nobody, and I mean nobody, the messes with the Don Callis family. Nobody, and I mean nobody, messes with the Elite Blood Warriors, Joe Galli and Dan Lambert. The two of you are making a mistake. And just so you know, Johnny Da Vinci has just told me he can't wait to get his hands on you and give you another beating. But he promises this: the beating that he gave you last week is nothing going to be compared to the beating he's going to give you tomorrow night on Revolution Impact in a parking lot bar. So, Joe Galli, Dan Lambert, you are on. And the two of you need to watch your mouth and stop using profanity because I got no problem washing the two of your mouths out with soap. How? And it doesn't feel good. Why don't you ask my personal servant and soon to be adopted father and soon to be father, Scott Casey-Gale, also known as Scooter St. Laurent, because at Memorial Day Massacre, I am going to become his adopted son. But back to you, Joe Galli and Dan Lambert. The two of you are wasting time, and I, as the NWS Board of Directors Chairman, am ordering you to please shut up this video because the two of you already made your point, and we don't need to go on for any more minutes. Okay? Come on, the two of you. Say what you need to say again and finish it. The two of you are giving me a headache. Oh, Mr. Mikey Miller, will you please shut the hell up? I don't take orders from you. And I don't take orders from you either, Mr. Mikey Miller. But yes, we'll say what we need to say. I'm going to say, Johnny Da Vinci, Don Callis, your asses are grass, and me and Joe Galli are going to smoke it when we beat the living piss out of you tomorrow in the parking lot bar. And we're going to make you wish you never ever put your hands on Joe Galli and on me, Dan Lambert. So tomorrow night, we're going to be your worst nightmare. And Mr. Mikey Miller, if you ever interrupt me again, I will slap the living shit out of you. Come on, Joe Galli. We got work to do. I don't take too kindly to threats, Dan Lambert. So you know what? I am fining you $3,000 for threatening me. Nobody threatens me, Mr. Mikey Miller. In case you don't remember, Joe Galli and Dan Lambert, I used to have a hit series on Diamond Studios YouTube channel called Mischief Mikey Miller. Jay and Mikey. I was on the episodes of Noah's Ark, and we are way more talented than you. But anyway, good. The two of you made your point. Now, please end the live stream or I will. And if you ever use profanity again, the two of you are getting the soap, just like Scott Casey-Gale does every day when he swears. Come on, end the video right now. Chop, chop. Fine, we'll end the video, okay? And tomorrow night, we're going to take our frustrations out on Johnny Da Vinci and Don Callis. This is Joe Galli signing off. And this is Dan Lambert signing up, also signing up. So, Johnny Vinci, Sam Callis, me and Joe Galli are going to make the two of you our bitches. Have a good night, everybody.